everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joni. Today we're going to do a morning skincare routine. I started to get ready and I thought, well, maybe I should be sharing this information. Somebody may find it useful. So I do not generally, I just wanted to start off and let you know that this is bare face. There's nothing on it. I haven't cleansed my face. I do not do that in the morning. I do a really thorough nighttime routine, and I do not want to have a cleanse in the morning because I find it too drying at times. So a lot of times I don't do anything. The only thing I'll go in with is, a little bit of like a clarifying lotion, a little bit of an exfoliating. Currently, actually you can see I'm almost done with this. This is the Clinique clarifying lotion, twice a day exfoliator. So I'm just going to put some on cotton round and just run it across my face and neck. You can't forget your neck. And upward motions. We don't want anything falling more than it already is. So I just run it up, and not to be so gross, but you can see there's still some product probably from my neck that came off. So this just gives a nice clean feeling, almost like a clean slate. So I'll just let that sort of dry a little bit. And in the meantime, while we wait for that to dry, I will have a cup of coffee or a sip of coffee. Okay, so it's nice and settled in, just a simple clarifying lotion. Next, I'm going to go in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Serum and just put some in my hand. It's just like a little, actually I like the way it dispenses, although I'm running low on this one too. Just take a couple of drops and pat it on my face, forehead, and naturally on the neck. And I think it helps to let the products penetrate your skin. So I'll leave this for a minute or two. This is actually absorbing pretty quickly, so my skin must need that. Next, I will go in with, I'm currently using the Ulla Hendrickson, I think it's Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. I know it's almost why are you using two serums? But this one has some brightening effects to it, and it claims that it's a 20% acid blend, 15% vitamin C, 5% polyhydroxy acid. And it fights all major signs of aging, including dark spots, wrinkles, and loss of firmness. Clearly, we could use that. Plus, with hyaluronic acid, it's illuminating, inspires the pigment, and delivers essential hydration and radiance for a bouncy glow. So, don't we all want to be glowing right now in this wonderful season that we're in? And so again, I'm just going to pat it into my skin, on my face, and take the excess upwards on my neck. I don't know if you can see, but it definitely, you can almost see the brightness on it. Or maybe I want to believe that, but I do see it actually. So I'm going to let this settle for a few minutes. This I'll let sit a little longer than I did the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. That one is really a thin, really thin. This has a little bit of a punch to it, so we want to keep it a little bit more time on your skin to let it absorb. So, coffee time. Then the next step is your moisturizer. So I'm going to go in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is a really intense hydration moisturizer. I've really been liking this a lot. I use this pretty much for the last few months, so it carried me through a lot of the winter, and I just found that it really did add some good moisture to my skin. I don't put my fingers in there for sanitary reasons. I just take a Q-tip and put it on my fingers, and again, just pat it into my skin and up my neck, of course. Don't forget your neck, it's very important. And if I wasn't on camera right now, I would actually take it down onto my chest as well. All of those products, I would do that, but I don't use an eye cream all the time. Sometimes there's so many schools of thought that, oh, eye creams are not necessary. It depends on who you talk to, who you listen to, and sometimes if I come across one that seems interesting, maybe I will. I did like the Ole Henriksen eye brightening eye cream, which I haven't repurchased, but that was a really good one, and it did have a lot of brightening effects under the eye, and it felt really soothing and hydrating. So, and again, I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes. Next step, I use the Ole Henriksen Pure Truth Activating Oil as my last, well, almost my last step. I know you guys are wondering what my last step is. I'll use this right after the moisturizer, and the oil is, you want to use an oil after all of your products are on, because it'll help lock in and help all those other products penetrate your skin. And some people don't like the feel of oils. I certainly do not, but I feel as if, I don't know if you can see just that, how much it brightens, and just feels so hydrating. And yes, it's greasy, but it definitely, I feel, helps my skin for sure. It just locks in everything. So let me just wipe my hands, because again, you don't like that feeling of the oil. And I'm going to take a jade roller and just work that in and help it a little bit more to penetrate. So I just go up. Usually I start with my neck. I don't know why I didn't this time. Take it, and it's nice and cool. Keep it in the freezer, and it just has such a nice feeling on the forehead. You see that shine? Talk about glow, and that's what we want this time of the year, or at least I do. I know I keep saying that, but it's important. And the more I work in the product, and for me, the redder my face becomes, especially in this area. But nothing a little makeup can't hide. And now I'm going to take the smaller end and just work it under my eyes and see if I can't get rid of some of that puffiness, or at least help the lymphatic system to drain some of it out, which is what these rollers are used for. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, who has time to do this? You're trying to get ready for work and you need to be out the door. I understand that, but it is important. And if you don't have the time, certainly, not that I'm trying to push this on you, but maybe on the weekends when you may not be so rushed to get out the door, you want to try and pay a little bit more attention to your skin care, because it is so important. You can use the best makeup, and if you don't have the proper skincare routine and taking care of your skin, nothing is going to lay right, no matter how expensive the product is. So just keep that in mind. That's just, a little Joni talk for you there. And that's that. I think we're good. Now I'll let this settle. I'll come back and I'll show you my last step in my skincare. Okay, so we're back, and now I bet you've been wondering. Actually, leave a comment down below what you think my last step is before I go in with my makeup. All right, I'll give you a few minutes to type that out. Okay, you ready? All right. My last step is sunscreen. The most important part of any skincare. I don't care what you do with, you know, how you wash your face, any of the products you use, sunscreen is the absolute must. So currently I'm using the Supergoop Glow Screen, again, the glow. I'm just about out of this and I'll go in, my next one is going to be the Elta MD Tinted Moisturizer that I'm going to start using. But so this has an SPF of 40, it's a broad spectrum sunscreen, and I've almost am out of it, so that's a good sign that I really enjoyed it. And pat it on my skin, and then work it in. And you're probably thinking, Joni, you didn't get your neck yet. No, I have not. But don't worry, I will. Again, if I didn't have my robe on and without exposing you all, I will, afterwards I'll go in and do my chest. But right now I'm doing my neck, and then certainly don't forget your chest. I mean, I could get as much as I can here, so. Very important. You know, I don't want to sound repetitive, but certainly I think we all know what the benefits of sunscreen is. Clearly, not just on the bright sunny days should you be using sunscreen. Should wear it in the house on the cloudy days. Clearly on the, you know, when you're really out in the sun. But yeah, it's crucial. It's the most important. And now this will all settle in probably for another 5 or so minutes, just, you know, enough. You'll know when everything is penetrated and you're ready to go in with your makeup, which is what I'm going to do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick little skincare routine just to give you some ideas of what I use and how I use them. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll list all the products I use in the description box. And as always, if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of when I'll be uploading or when I have uploaded. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Bye!